I should be in about. Come on, Nocturne. Now he's stuck at 98%.
Voice check, 140 seconds. Okay.
Now watch.
Anyways, this is the Jungle Nunu team battle. I got a Nunu bot, and I have a dual commentator here with me.
Now watch.
Yes,
And learn from
hello.
my moves.
I'm the duo commentator. Nice to meet you all.
I feel so good now. So
Alright, this is a matchup versus Nocturne, in which Nunu should always win regardless anyways. But obviously Nocturne has better ganking capabilities. And right now I'm spamming my emote because it's the best thing ever.
Nocturne may be a good ganker, but he didn't really put that to use this game, from what I've seen.
Yes, he didn't. So my runes and masteries: attack speed red. Oh no, wait, yes, armor pen red, attack speed quince, armor yellow, and magic resistance blues. Masteries are 9, 12, 9. Utility, obviously for the mastery, rune buff, and armor pen on offensive. First thing I'm gonna do is actually get a man leash at red. The new visionary change allows me to maintain the buff. I mean, maintain my mana just by getting my passive up, as you can see here. Plus, since I'm building a bruiser-ish, I get to clear quicker, and as you'll see right now, this thing's gonna drop like nothing. Obviously, since this is dual commentary, there's no speeding this up. I obviously use my smite on this, so I can use smite on another camp, and this stupid fucking lizard made me chase after it.
Right. I've been thinking, I'm a top laner usually, and Nunu might be a good top laner now because of the buffs. Like, he got sustain, his passive got buffed, which is very good for top laning. He's very good at assisting at ganking with his slow and movement speed. Also the heal. The heal is always something desirable in top lane.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think he'll transition into anything worthwhile, because he's kind of just a support later anyways. He can be a bruiser, but he doesn't have a lot of power to him. But we'll see.
Could be AP. That's always hilarious.
Yeah, this is fun right here. Look at what Nocturne. You know what happens here.
Yeah, I know what happens. Nocturne loses his red buff, walks away like a jackass.
Oh, here comes Jax too, and Zillion too.
And they're gonna do nothing, absolutely nothing. Good job, Zillion.
Oh, best reaction time. Like, this is something that's impossible on Nunu. It's very people who actually know how to fight Nunu. So they're gonna let themselves get counter jungled. And as you saw, I started off with a ward and a boots and a potion, because Nunu is incredibly sustained. And here's the first gank.
And Jax gets away on account of being Jax.
And kind of being Jax. But I'm gonna murder him in a second go. And he's gonna just try to face check this tri-bush, or go wanting to. But he's not gonna protect his, Nocturne's camps. I'm just gonna eat it and smite it. And walk away. This is what the consume change did. He can easily knock out camps this early again. The weakness of Nunu is you don't actually level up his abilities.
Yeah.
Have you fought any Nunus besides myself?
I don't know. I fought a lot of support Nunu, but junglers I haven't seen in ages since the nerfs. And now here comes the fun stuff. Zillion will flash over the wall, and Nocturne is going to get himself killed soon enough. Tries to kill LeBlanc, doesn't manage to. Gives LeBlanc blue buff, which is going to be a bitch for Zillion.
Right now, bottom lane is having their own little truffle, and
oh yes. No, it's not going to do anything. Pulsefire Ezreal, clearly the mark of the great player that won, as he will prove himself later on.
Oh, he definitely will prove himself. It's like we haven't seen any Pulsefire Ezreals fail. It's like that little, surge of Pulsefire Ezreals. Obviously, only people who know how to play him bought that expensive ass skin.
Clearly. Especially the AP mid Ezreal.
AP mid Ezreals, yes, especially the ones who say don't have the skin and go there anyways in a ranked game and then lose, but only to be carried.
Now he's getting killed by a minion.
By a minion, I know.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't actually go and scroll over, but he died to a minion. Oh boy. So here's another thing. With Nunu, you just try to check every camp and take the big buff. I mean the big minion, because that one's worth the most. You can just take it, run away, and you can try to clear camps. I still haven't even made my first back, because I want to afford both a gold per 10 and an oracles. Because once you get an oracles of Nunu, you become the worst motherfucker in the game. I think they have a
Pretty
word
much.
here.
LeBlanc being a total bitch in mid with that blue buff. Love seeing that.
Yeah. I almost thought you said her name and made fun of her, which wouldn't be too far from the truth. Anyways, now I have enough for a regrowth, well, Philosopher's Stone, everybody keeps saying I call it a regrowth, and an Oracles. This is when the fun begins. Right now, if you see the timer, their blue buff is about to spawn, and that's where I'm going to head. Nunu is the biggest douche champion in the game.
Oh yes, I remember him from the times he was jungler. That's pretty much why he got nerfed, because he was a douchebag. Total douchebag.
Then they buffed him. So it's
Then
not
they
gonna
buffed
be
him again. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here's a fun gank. I pop my Arcos to see if there's any awards. Then Sona face checks.
Oh, Sona face check. She's gonna do something similar later on. Now she dies.
And then there's Ezra, just running for his life. Oh boy. Oh, and here's the ward that I want to take out. So, their blue's about to spawn. I have oracles. They can't do not much to stop me.
Yeah,
Though,
pretty much.
Now, I'm pretty fearful of actually going up there because I got taken down a bit of health. And the enemy is obviously taking their blue right now. Though, I'm going to chance it anyways. I'm going to fail my smite.
Yeah, I think the Zillion bomb takes it.
Yeah, it took that delayed bomb.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I failed that. I gave the Zillion blue. Then he decides to trash talk it all chat. Though I don't think all chat shows up in the game.
Yeah, it shows up by, there you go. There we go.
Okay, that delay.
Yes.
Well, you trash talking me. I'm gonna make his life hell.
Yeah, that Zillion really doesn't know when to shut up.
Yeah, he'll talk a bit more. So, let's see. In your opinion, do you think Nunu is gonna actually be used more? Because I mean, he's still just a support jungler. And there's a lot of other guys like Nautilus who are awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be used because people tend to, I don't know, flock around champions that get buffed.
But I mean, competitively.
I don't see why not, especially with the buff with the Q, which is gonna be very useful on Baron and Dragon.
Yes. See, right now.
Now Jax
Voice
is
check,
gonna
840.
get
Jax is here.
worse.
Oh, he
Jax
flashed
jumps to the
already.
ward.
Oh, and he dodges my thing. But we burn every summoner spell to make sure the champion dies. Cause fuck him. Got no redeeming qualities.
Well, he did get that new voice line.
Ah yes. Remember Joe. Anyways, their red should be up by now, or should. No.
I think
Yes,
Nocturne took it. Yeah.
That day. I'll make sure to take it from his dead body. Still, 9 minutes in, I have an oracles. They haven't killed me. I'm being a real jackass and controlling the entire map. That's what Nunu does, and that's when they gave Nunu back. And they're gonna probably take that away from Nunu sometime soon if it becomes a problem. Anyways, back to getting blue for my teammates.
Also, the score for them looks really good, and now Zillion proves himself to be a total jackass.
I love this. This is when I warn my teammates and they pretty much don't react like they should be. But even better when the enemy team does this improperly and almost dies to their own gank. Of course, Pulsefire Ezreal reacted in the best manner ever and died again.
And Zillion, apparently, according to him, putting wards to not die is a tryhard move.
Apparently, it's not like, it's not like putting wards in the is making the game hard. It's like, oh, so just because I'm losing is you got the enemy team is tryharding, but if I'm winning, they just suck. Should have put
No, it's just that playing the game like should be played is not acceptable in normal queue. Everybody should be an idiot, apparently.
Well, they kind of are already, but they try to be better.
Yeah, I
No.
suppose.
Buy a heart of gold, and then buy some wards. Wards and a heart of gold. So wards are the most important tool, along with oracles, for Nunu, since you're gonna be a support anyways. So you just be a support, but you're a Roman support, which is kind of better and cooler and awesome. At around 12 minutes and 40 seconds, in basically 2 minutes, their blue will spawn, and I'm gonna want to steal it this time. So I may want to put a ward there to have an easier time of doing that. And I love this when the enemy puts down a ward and I can see it, and I have oracles. It's like
Yeah,
okay.
and you eat it up. Yeah, 25 goals for you.
Punch in the face. And as always, just go around farming all these wards and paying back your oracles. And since I don't die for a while, I pretty much paid it back. It became free. Nunu won't be dying to any ganks or anything, or even junglers. So at the most, you're gonna get your oracles paid back if you buy it early. Unless you're a freaking idiot like, the Ezreals. Well, there's a Leona miss, and they still burned her escape.
That was a double Leona missed, but yeah, they still reacted poorly to that.
And they
Leo,
probably
LeBlanc
think
is
I'm here.
around. LeBlanc is around. That's gonna be fun.
Well, those missed combos.
Sona still dies. Like she will keep doing that for a couple of minutes.
By the way, Robert,
Checks.
you don't have to be so scared. You can say whatever you want. Oh, look, another one.
But I don't really have much to say right now. Well, I'll say later on. I'll make fun of some stuff. But right now there's not much going on. Also, this is clearly a stomp.
Yeah, that's the best part, because every single game I've played with Nunu has been a stomp so far, because no one seems to know how to play with him again. It's like new kids, they're like, oh, Nunu's back. He must be like, every other jungler. No, kids, this is, old school jungling, and it's
Yeah,
back.
people forgot about him after he got nerfed and stopped being popular.
One of my favorite things is a lot of people used to the quote unquote meta right now are all they do is play everything basically in routine, when they've probably never fought someone like Nunu, who is pretty much in your face all the time, and you have to improvise every single thing of your jungle. It's like he's up in your face. Like, look at this. They know I can still steal it. I could technically just walk around, bite it, and smite it without them being able to do a single thing. In this case, I'm just gonna smite it over the walls. Like, yoink, mine, walk away. They can't do nothing much about it because I'm a lot faster than it. I have oracles still too, and taking out every single one of their wards. They can't just respond to anything. And look at the Zillion.
Not ranked, buddy. Cannot be allowed to play the game.
Yeah. Remember, Nunu is supposed to be played like this, and apparently I can't. It's like old school. The old
Oh,
school
that's
AP
not the meta,
carries.
bro. That's
Yeah.
not meta game.
Must follow the meta and everything. Remember how old school mids were? They pushed the lane, go and gank all the time. Sion, Annie, Malzahar. But now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a little utility farm fest there. So when I in ranked, when I was playing like Annie and stuff, they were like, "Boy, go stay in your lane, go bottom, get a double kill. Shut the fuck up, kids." It's still the same case as this. It's like they're not used to Nunu, so like they lose to it because they're just not preparing for it.
Yeah, pretty
So-
much when somebody gets out of the norm and does something different, pretty much everybody's pants go up because they can't deal with the new old thing. Oh, Nocturne ganks for the first time and gets the first kill. I bet he's really proud of that.
Pretty proud of that, yes. Oh boy. And still, like Nunu, I think he's okay. I don't think he's overpowered. It just gave him sustained change. His issues are still there. The fact that consume is not really worth leveling up early, and the fact that he's going to be a support later on. Thing is, I'm afraid people are going to bitch about it, and then they're going to nerf Nunu again
Oh,
because
they are going to bitch about it. Well, hopefully it will take a while before the cry out begins.
Like right now, they're buffing Eve, and like
Oh
she's
yes,
got
Eve
some.
will be more popular than Nunu for a while.
Evil Pre, one of the most popular champions, and I'm not gonna play ranked at all because of that. It's like, oh, you've never played Eve, and now you think you can play her? Then it's just gonna be a nightmare. They're gonna make 4 new champions for people to play: Twitch, Eve, Xin Zhao, and Zero. And I was like, fuck that, I ain't gonna play ranked.
I think they went a bit overboard with the Eve rework.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, she's still much like Nunu. She's gonna force your teammates to be a tank, and in this case, I wanted a turret dive, but I really got scared. It's like, I can turret dive all I want. I'm Nunu.
When I first met you, I was the
And
bot.
here's Jack's face
Now I
checking.
am the super bot.
And sticks around too much, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, he's afraid of me, but he thinks he can fight back against a Nunu. It's like, I can kite him. Sure, he's hurting me, but he's.
Oh yeah,
he's
you
gonna
pretty
get
much
kited.
slow him. You reduce his attack speed. He can't do anything really.
Oh, here he comes.
Here comes the Blanc, which at this point has 2 kills. And should get another kill. And, oh no, another kill. 4 kills for Blanc. Zillion flashes away. LeBlanc fails that dash spectacularly. Aurelia chases but gives up. And bottom, doing pretty well.
I love this. It may be my own friend going, what the fuck? And for some reason, Zillion decided not to move and almost got killed. But like I was saying, the what the fuck on the chat is like, you clearly saw what just happened. You didn't go through a wall. There's really no ifs or buts about that. So, yeah. It's like when somebody goes, what the fuck, I thought my ability worked. It obviously didn't, which is why you died.
Oh, Graves died. Ezreal, for the first time in this game, proves himself to be useful. Now, if you see that Sona flash, clearly the MLG play right there. Unfortunately, Leona dies eventually. Oh, there we go. Ezreal picks away 2 kills. Good for him.
Still useless though.
Still useless, yeah.
It's funny that all of a sudden a lot of people, not just because Pulse Fire Ezreal, but because people realize maybe we should consider leveling up E in the lane too. And they had my blue warded and they didn't try anything. Good job with that ward. So I have 1700 gold 17 minutes in. I could actually like build some really retarded items, but I should make myself actually useful. So
Should have bought some AP just to completely obliterate them.
nah, I think AP Nunu is pretty dumb. Like honestly, most of your damage comes from a one single target nuke that you can spam, but it won't do much late game, and then your ultimate is your ultimate that easily gets cancelled. So I think Bruiser Nunu or Support Nunu is the best ways to actually go.
Well, it is dumb, but it's hilarious when you oh, Nocturne there, and stays to fight for some reason. You want to unkillable, but yeah. AP Nunu is dumb, is clearly dumb, but if you hit that ultimate, it's the most satisfying thing in the game, I feel.
The best part about this game is, regardless of what's been happening, no one's actually tried to get Dragon.
Ah, yes. I was thinking about that when I was watching it. Nobody went for Dragon, and it didn't really matter.
I love that. It's like, no one for Dragon. And like I know you said earlier, this is Stomp. Well, pretty much every Nunu game has been Stomp. Because, again, nobody seems to know how to handle it. The enemy junglers have just become miserable sacks of uselessness. And it got to the point where I got bored playing Nunu, so I just banned Nunu, so the enemy team can't do it to me. Because it's not actually fun fighting Nunu. It's fun playing him, but it's kind of like Teemo. You're making your opponent sad inside.
Yeah,
and here,
that's rather why he got nerfed in the first place.
Yeah.
Now, team fight.
Ooh, Zillion.
Oh yes, that ultimate.
That Zona ultimate. Perfect. And that's Zillion. Time for my ultimate here.
Nocturne ults into your ultimate with half HP. But that was... Ezreal ults deals absolutely no damage. Post for Ezreal clearly the right choice. Now Zillion walks away after he ulted himself. and then we'll bitch in the chat. Because that's how it works.
Ooh. That was clearly the best team fight ever. Toll MLG status. I'm surprised they aren't a pro team.
Are those people seriously in a 5 team?
No, I don't think so. All they're doing is
'Cause-
kind of just bitching at each other. So ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless they're being ironic, which isn't much different.
Yum.
I love that. I would actually agree that buying Pulsar Ezreal was the mistake for many people, because I've actually been mad at a few, like actually gone out and say maybe you should ask Riot for a refund, because clearly not putting that skin to good use.
I don't think I've seen a Pulsar Ezreal yet that didn't play like a sack of shit.
I know it's kind of sad.
There was an AP mid that was kind of okay, but he raged a lot because I didn't give him a blue buff and I was Swain. I was forced to go top of Swain because he wanted to go AD mid, and he raged because I got a blue buff and went AFK. So much for that. Also, Sona is going to face check that bush and die spectacularly in 1 second. There we go.
Legendary.
Yep. Oh, then face checks, including Nocturne and top.
Two Nocturne up top, yeah.
Has been slain.
Let's see. LeBlanc, 8 kills.
And yet
Hey.
no one goes for Dragon still.
Well, now they're going for Dragon. Now that you say that.
Oh, Dragon. And right now, the enemy team, as you can see by the timer on the replay thing, is about to surrender. And I know it was pretty stompish, but gotta keep in mind, you got to see kind of how much of a dick Nunu is, just walking around and pretty much never dying. He is basically a walking ward that denies any wards. That's the best way you can do it. Say that Nunu fights the entire map. He is a mobile ward. He controls the map. He makes sure the enemy is always in panic. He isn't exactly the best killing machine, but he makes sure the opponents are never aware of what's going on. So they might as well stick to the tower, because even though he won't kill them, he'll cripple them.
Yes, he is a support jungler. He helps your team and takes a dump on the enemy team.
Let's see.
Okay, Sona ults, does nothing, and the game ends shortly after. Nope, not yet.
No, not before we kill Nocturne for like the 100th time. Because it's totally working out for him this game. I feel sorry for him because, this team kind of just didn't do anything to help him. Because I kind of was walking around in circles all game. Like, what you do to stop Nunu is you actually have to hunt him down and murder him as a team. And if you murder him a few times, then he's going to be gold screwed, and then you might as well not be able to do anything.
Super bot.
The only reason he's actually able to do anything is because he gets gold, even though he supports. Like if he doesn't have his oracles, then there's not much he can actually do, because it's easy to avoid his ganks if you could see it coming. So he kind of is reliant on buying that oracles. So you gotta murder his ass as quickly as possible.
There we go, surrender, they give up, game over. Explosion.
Boom. Alright, so the game is over. And
Victory.
hope you enjoyed Nunu being a dick as always.
Goodbye.